You were the
Fuck
one.
you.
You are the one that
John
apparently
invited
stole.
me this.
No, 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 no. You were the one that stole all the earnings from everybody, hid
I
it,
spent
and
it
then
on potions on you guys.
Damn,
that's
that's
your like.
crazy.
That's the one saving like you're like, oh, I spent money
Yeah,
on the potions for
I
you
stole
guys.
money from the party like 3 times, and now all of my arguments are invalidated because I made a character decision.
You stole like I looted you. You had 2,000 fucking gold on your body. Yeah, you stole gold 3 times. That 3 times was all of the payouts we've had in that campaign so far, and then happened to have also gotten a ring that revived your character back to life. And instead of reconvening with the party, you showed up to the party like 10 sessions later with the bad guy who we thought we killed back in the city.
Oh my god, Vance
What
is an
the
asshole.
fuck?
He's evil.
Yes!
What?
Yes!
No,
Okay,
the
some
bad
of that
guy's
is
actually
more
a
of
good guy,
narrative
Jack.
decision that I made with canon, but
The bad guy's actually a
that's
good guy,
his
Jack. You don't understand.
McCannon, you're trying so hard to do the Walter meme. Like, no, no, Hank, don't listen to them. Hank,
Vance
walk
was
away, Hank.
literally Walter Whiting us.
Holy shit. Dude, I thought Vance was like the victim of DM intervention and like he's just, he fucked all, like,
This is complete. Yes, he was. This is completely separate.
but it sounds like he got his comeuppance.
What the fuck, Jack?
The party agrees he got his comeuppance? Is that what happened?
Yeah, he did. I got all the shit back, and I
Oh my-
What do you mean
distributed
you got
it
it
among the
back? I
party.
gave it to you.
You did not give it to me, motherfucker. I looted your corpse and took it off you. If you even showed up after the fact, I would have been like, hell no. I would have
I
given you.
fucking talked
I
with
would've-
John when Vance went away, and I was like, "Hey, can you convert like this gold into like health potions for them, and then just like it stays on my body and stuff like that?" And I know you
conveniently,
know
only
this.
told me that after I died.
I
Yeah.
know
Only
that you know
after
this. I
that
told you
died.
this.
Wait, hold on. There was more gold on you?
Well, I took like 100 of my own gold that I earned, when I left.
Took like 300, I think. It was closer to like, I was probably like 100.
Right, but like when we're talking about like
Uh,
2,000, that was like easily like below what I had
converted
earned
some of the
equally.
gold to potions. I think realistically,
Come? I converted like
it's kinda-
you made a potion so expensive, you motherfucker.
did make potions expensive. I will say,
I
it
wonder
was kind
why.
of weird, Champ, that your argument is, worry, I stole the party's gold, but I gave you potions. 'Cause
Oh
Yeah,
my
I was
god.
I was waiting
they
to
don't
say
want
that.
potions?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can like never play a thief character in D&D. Like what?
No, no. I'm not saying that was a bad choice on your part. I'm saying I hate the character. I don't hate
Okay.
you.
I don't. Yeah, no. I like.
All right, so we can agree then that this has nothing
Listen.
to do with the fact that John nerfed my character.
No, it does have something to do with that.
It
What
does
the
have something to do
fuck?
with that too. Your character was literally like too fucking OP. That fucking instance in the
Okay, John in okay, okay.
the PC
No,
versus
I'm not
PC fight
protecting
against
John
you.
anymore.
No.
Okay, John
Oh
invited
no,
me
it's
to this
happening
campaign.
again. It's
John
happening
invited me to
again.
this campaign and said, "Hey, these guys are all like new players and they're probably just gonna dick around like bozos, but you can come play if you want." Like he basically said that in nicer words, and I was like, "Oh, so is it okay then if I like kind of like make like a powerful build character because I'd never really done it before?" And he was like, "Yeah, that sounds awesome." And then I did it, and then he nerfed me.
That actually is kind of funny. That is kind of funny.
Is it funny
Oh
that
my
John let
God.
him do that, or is it funny that Cannon got nerfed because of it?
That's
I think
it's-
both of them are
both-
funny.
Both scenarios are funny.
I don't think those were my exact words. I think you said you had a
Yeah.
build, and I said, yeah, sure, you could do the build.
Oh, okay. Fuck you, John.
I
Oh
just
my
don't
god.
remember them, Cannon.
No,
so
I am
I'm
tired
afraid
of
you
your
can't use
revisionist
those
history
words
ass
against
bullshit.
me.
Okay, I will not have this conversation with you for a 7th time.
Cannon, did you record the conversation? Because I can't take your words literally.
Suck my balls and die.
So what I'm hearing is
I'm just using
everyone was
argument you
against
made against
Vance.
me last month about it. That's all.
There's some serious gaslighting
I don't
going
think-
on
I
in
don't
this
think
chat, and
any-
I don't know who's gaslighting who.
Let's be honest. Any PC that finds out that they've been robbed by another PC is going to be absolutely pissed, especially
Right.
when that PC is also
That's fair.
like one of the most
Hey,
OP like
Hey, to
people
be
in the
fair,
party, and
Just
probably
watching
the
anytime
reason
you're
we
talking
went
about
through some of the hardest combats in like the
I just
first
want to say, to be
quarter of the
fair,
game.
Cannon's reaction is less bad than John's. When John's character was evil, he got killed, and John literally wanted to kill Parker in real life. Not in real life,
As
sorry, in his
mentioned,
campaign.
True.
But in Minecraft,
No. He wanted to kill Parker in his
D&D.
campaign as the DM. He's like, wow, I shouldn't run Calcite for a
No,
while because
no,
I would
no,
want to
he
kill
was
Parker
like,
in
I'm
my
gonna kill Parker
campaign.
in Calcite, and I'm gonna kill Parker in the game.
John wanted
hey,
to become
yo.
the school shooter of D&D, so at least Cannon
He
had a
was,
bit
like,
of
the
a more
biggest
appropriate
school
What,
shooter.
response.
what is this reference to? I'm
So in the
lost now.
puzzle, John played a
ran
character
down
called
the
Severe, who is
over.
this creepy fuck who kept like touching
You
Cannon's
got
character.
pissed people didn't like Severe, bro.
And he was like, "Why didn't
Oh.
you guys like Severe?" And I was like,
Oh,
"Shut the
I
fuck
wasn't mad
up."
that people didn't like. All right, I was a little bit like confused of why people hated him as much. It was mostly canon, for the record.
Because you kept fucking with his character.
I
You
was
kept
pissed
fucking with
because-
me.
You kept
I was
touching
more
him
mad because Parker
inappropriately.
Killed my character. That was the whole.
Yeah, well, anyways, so Severe betrayed the party, right? He cast haste on us and then dropped it to give us
So that
exhaustion.
we would all be exhausted.
And then what
Hey,
happened?
yo.
in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
middle of combat.
yeah. So this was a deadly encounter with like one of the Arc bosses who could like mold Earth and fucking like roam around the battlefield like fucking Gaara from Naruto. He would like go into the sands and like fuck us up, right? He had monk
Hey,
powers.
First of all, that's badass.
Yeah, it was
So wait,
badass. Harry
it was
made this
so
like
cool.
it was this boss that like we've been tracking this entire campaign,
Root
and he was one of the
freaking
Arc
Root or
bosses,
whatever his
right?
name
You're saying, wait, are you telling me that John pulled a Scott Robinson on the party?
I don't know what a Scott Robinson is, but anyways, I thought so what happened is yeah, so this boss was cool as fuck. So he's this monk that can shape earth and shit. And in the middle of combat, he exhausts me and Parker basically, and he turns on us. And then later on, like after Will's character basically is like about to die, and like Cannon's close to dying, John's like, actually, maybe I don't want to betray all my friends. And he like casts one spell to help us, but then at this point, none of us trust him anymore, right?
He was
So then
silenced though.
yeah, he
Remember,
was
couldn't
silenced,
talk.
and then when the encounter ended, all of us were like, "We don't fucking trust you," like because we
get
killed the
mad when
boss.
the one who hated him most gave him one chance.
Yeah, and then what's it called? Will's character died because Will's character got petrified.
Yeah,
As always,
like-
Will's the one who gets punished for no reason. For all of
Like it was close enough that he probably would have lived if it wasn't
dude,
for the betrayal.
for all of John's bullshit, Will's characters are the ones that get punished most. Fucking not Antonio, sorry. What was that? The ventriloquist. Arnold.
fucking
Arnold fucking died
Arnold.
because John went to go loot before combat ended, and then Arnold got shoved to the other side of the room and exploded.
I'm pretty sure, John, wasn't it something along the lines of you're like, oh, like combat's gonna be over in a second. I'll be
Yes, John's like, oh, I'm gonna get first dibs on these items in the crates. He fucking goes to the other side of the room into the crates. Boss is still alive. That boss fucking snipes Will by jumping into the air and stomping on him and just one shots Arnold. And Will's like, what the fuck?
Record, I remember you doing a similar thing. Not against the
It was your
boss,
fault.
but you have looted
Anyways.
in combat before, Jack.
It was your fault.
Yeah,
Anyways.
but Jack didn't get anyone killed.
Yeah, I didn't get anyone killed. Anyhow, so
It's not directly my
what?
fault,
So
but it's
afterwards,
possible.
after the combat, where
No,
we're like
no, that's not
oh,
what happened.
Severe.
Will try to walk out of the monster's reach, and the monster uses reaction to jump on him and fucking murder him. How is that my fault?
You could have hit the monster with your turn. Anyways.
Could have hit the monster, not on my turn. Yeah, fuck you.
Anyways, so so after the Severe combat, like we're like, oh, we don't know if we should give Severe another option here. Vatha, Parker's always very decisive. He plays very decisive characters. So he's like, Vatha doesn't trust you. And then Vatha cuts off Severe's head, and we're like, oh, sick.
No. So the thing is that the fight was so bad that like a lot of us were down and unconscious at the time and just stabilized. And Vatha was like one of the only people awake. So it was just Vatha and Jack's character. And Jack's character's like, I'm fucking Switzerland. I don't know what to do with this guy. And Vatha's
I'm
like,
Switzerland.
no. He's like, Vatha's like, no, I cannot trust this man anymore, and fucking beheads him. And by the
Yeah, it
time
was
I
pretty
wake up, he's dead.
badass.
Hey yo.
Yes, it was pretty badass. And then John's
It was a
like,
crazy
at the
sentence.
time, John was like, John was a bit like, oh, that's
It's
unfortunate.
crazy we
Severe
never
died.
played after that canon. That was the last session of the campaign.
And then John was like, "Oh, that's a bit sad. Severe died." And then afterwards, we go to Culver's, like a week later, we go to Culver's, and that was the school shooter. I still have the picture of John looking at us during that picture. It was so funny, dude. John's like, "Yeah, next character I make is gonna be so useless. I'm actually gonna make a useless character that ruins the campaign, and I want to kill Parker. Not just." I was like, "Oh,
The
you mean
worst-
in this
the
campaign?"
worst
He's like,
part of
"No."
that-
I'm gonna make one that like I want to kill his character as the DM in Calcite. I was like, oh, that's That's extreme.
We like looked at each other.
Sorry, Will, go on.
The
John goes
record,
on this tirade,
I'd like to
and then
clarify
John.
for people that weren't there, there was
Go
a
ahead,
level
go
of
ahead.
like, this is obviously no one is gonna execute
Right.
this. There was a level of
No, yeah, it was
we're just
me, it was me.
ranting for the record.
No, my favorite thing though was
It was like
John
nerd
was
rage,
going on
yeah.
this. John was going on this rant, and then after he rants about like all this shit, and he's like, Will, I finally see how it feels for you to die. We're the same. I'm like, we are not the same.
Will's never reacted this way. Will's never threatened to terrorize them.
Like, I've had like 15 plus characters die. John's had 2, and he's like, all right, we're the same. I was like, my characters have died because of issues with the party.
John's like, we're in the same boat, Will. I know exactly how you feel. You want to kill everyone, right? Will's like, no, I've never said that. No.
I was like, Arnold literally got fucking crushed while 2 of my party members did fucking nothing about it. It wasn't all on John. Parker
was
did
so
use his
funny,
final
man.
3rd level spell slot, so he didn't have anything for Revivify because he just wanted to use more bears.
Oh, is that what happened?
That was also part of it. The one part was, I could be misremembering this because this is years old, but in my head, what
It
happened
is years
was,
old, yeah.
I remember the map. And I remember there was like this little like, because there were. Do you remember like the little like pools of water or whatever the fuck?
Yeah,
like,
there's
there was, like, the
crates.
blood
There's also
water?
crates. That's where John ran to.
Yeah, there was like a little tiny island that had some crates on it, and it was just John was on the other. John fought like someone. John and Parker were on one side of the room.
We fought like one of the elf
And, like, they
fuckers.
just- Yeah, they just finished killing one of the elf guys, so they were like so far away, and Harry's like, and the frog was like bloodied or whatever. So everyone's like, so John's like, well, I can't get there in time by the time the combat's gonna be over, so I guess I'll just go to these crates, to fucking loot. And Harry's like, okay. And then John goes and loots, and then Parker uses his like last level 3 spell slot to summon more bears, and he's like standing right next to us. So he goes to he's like, I'm not in range, so I'll summon bears to attack the frog. And the frog fucking jumped and landed and killed me. And then no one was in range to fucking save me at all, because John, who was the closest to me,
I do wish I remembered
There were a ton
those.
of memes about us not having a healer too.
I
And
do
then
wish.
He was like, I guess you should have played a healer.
I do wish
At the
I
end of
had
the day,
more
it's
like.
it's not John's fault because John couldn't have predicted that Harry was gonna have the frog fucking jump cross map and kill me. But I do like to meme on John
That's a
for
werewolf
walking over
moment.
to loot crates instead of fucking finishing the combat
I'll,
out.
I'll accept my greediness if you accept that. I appreciate it, Will.
No, yeah.
No, it's all
Any
good.
ARAM players in here?
It might be a wad
I'm
fight.
down.
I don't think
Nah.
anyone would have predicted
ARAM?
the werewolf to
Did
fucking
someone say
turbo
ARAM?
jump
Eric, what's up?
you know.
So I do wish I remembered those early like encounters more in Harry's because I don't remember stuff from Alien very well because it's so long ago. And like that was back.
Cutting off Cannon's toe mid combat.
Well, no. The problem with that is like that was so far back that like that was when I wasn't gonna
That was
like.
when Graham was playing with us.
Yeah, no, Graham was playing as like a partial, like a guest star, but also
Yeah,
like
he was there for 2 seconds.
it was so far back that I still remember thinking it was gonna be a one shot and not very
Okay.
important. So I didn't pay as much attention to things. So I didn't don't have it as
So-
much in memory.
So quick
That campaign
question
evolved.
overall.
Here, Matt.
Quick question overall. Like, so did John technically betray the party?
Yes.
Though. Okay.
Oh yeah, with Severe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
you
that
got-
directly
and
led
you
to
got- and
Will's
you got
character's
mad
death.
about it. I'm like, okay.
No, it's
but-
because John
the
was,
record,
John would want
my
to play his
betrayal of the
character, and then he
party
hit the
was-
wall of the social contract. John felt the social contract pulling him back in because John forgot.
Yeah,
about it.
John felt the light side of the Force. Like he felt like, oh shit, I shouldn't go full Darth Vader. I look. Yeah, I need
The
to.
only thing I
See,
did, Matt,
everyone-
was I
Everyone on
casted
Team
haste
Slow Bus
on
Minecraft forgot
Jack.
about the social contract,
I
and then they
The
remembered.
only
Haste
thing
on
you did.
Jack and Parker's characters, and I dropped it immediately, so they would lose their turn. I did no damage. I did no other harmful effects. I might have, but it's not what actually happened. Cannon had to use. a few
That is the
spell slots
most
on me to
giving
restrain me.
description of what that
That
entails.
that is a
He
very.
busted the 2 people next to
Um,
me, and then I got fucking
To say the damage
gangbang
that they receive because of that is not your
So
fault.
so yeah, I was gonna say John put this in a very like utilitarian way, only in the sense of like exactly the actions that were taken. He did not describe the cascade that occurred because of it. Me and Parker losing
like
a turn is
saying
huge because me and Parker
taking
are the two
someone-
martial DPS of the party. So we actually pumped the most numbers of DPS outside of Severe because Severe had a broken item. But me and Parker did the most like DPS numbers. That also means John lost a turn on not DPSing. That also meant Parker and I wasted turns trying to attack John afterwards because we didn't know if he was safe or not. And then resultingly those wasted turns ended up getting Will petrified and killed. So
Dude, it was like
Okay,
one of your friends
secondary
is like
effect?
getting beat up by a bully, and then like, and then John's standing next to you. You're like, I'm gonna go help my friend who's getting beat up by the bully, and John grabs you and goes, no. And you're just watching your friend get the shit kicked. He's like, well, I didn't throw any punches at the guy that was down. I just made sure you couldn't help him.
John,
As a
Like, no,
secondary
you
thing,
son of a
Matt,
bitch.
I had greater restoration, which
Any
could
other
be used by
ARAMers?
Will. When Parker killed me, he actually killed Will as well. Now I know that's not,
this is
John.
well, I had the cure, so when he killed me, he's the one who killed Will.
I thought we woke you up and
What
had
the
you,
fuck is
I thought we
this?
woke you up and had you like heal people, and then Vatha killed you.
Dude, what the shit is
I
this?
also
Didn't-
wait. I also revived Cannon, didn't I? Wasn't Cannon dead there?
Yeah,
too?
you revived Magwin. Magwin was dead. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Revived
revived.
Magwin.
You revived me.
You
and were
almost
out of
didn't.
stuff.
You almost didn't. You
John.
really contemplated
John-
on the Magwin
No,
like
'cause
revive.
John, they woke you up, or like you were already awake, and Vatha's like, "I'm gonna kill you, but fucking like heal these
Parker
guys
forced him
first if
to
you
rev.
have any sense of honor, right?" And so you used your last resource to revive Magwin.
John, I hope you
Parker.
know.
Hi,
John,
Parker.
Parker,
John,
we're talking about that time you
Parker,
killed John.
He's saying it's not what Sabir did wasn't that bad.
Yo, Parker. John said that Vatha's the one who killed Will's character because he had Revivify. So if you didn't kill Severe, Severe could have revivified Will. So in the end, it wasn't his fault Will's character died. It was actually Vatha's. What do you think, Parker?
No,
could have waited and didn't.
No, Parker.
Parker, no, Parker. Remember that you woke Severe up, or, like you got him up, and you're like, I'm gonna fucking like kill your ass, but like if you have any form of honor or whatever, you're gonna revive
No,
Magwin here,
That is not what happened.
right?
He threw an axe at me as soon as combat was over. He
I
intended
did.
to kill me. I
No.
reasoned with him that I should revive you. That's what happened.
No. I said I was no. Okay, we retconned it because I said I throw an axe at him as soon as combat ended, and then everyone's like, no, at the table. Everyone's like, no, don't do that. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah, we
and then people
retconned.
explained the situation to me, so I didn't throw the axe, and then I said, you revivify him, and then I'm killing your ass. He revivified him, and then I killed his ass. That's how it went.
John, I hope the takeaway from this for you though is that if you ever decide to pull a Scott Robinson, you better go the whole way because yeah, the party's not gonna fucking take that
We
shit.
did tell you should have committed.
John, do you
I
know what
mean,
I mean
yeah,
when I say pull a Scott Robinson?
Do you know what you mean? First of all, I saved
Yeah.
Scott Robinson's ass because otherwise he would have gotten murdered. Second of all, yeah, I do know what you
Should have.
mean, Matt.
Okay, is
Should've-
it really
should've
my
murdered
fault
Scott
though,
Robinson,
that
are
John
you
turned
kidding
on
me?
the party and tried to kill?
No,
John?
it's not your fault. I was saying that
it's your fault.
sarcastically. I was saying that John is fucking coping right now because John's like, well, actually, Vatha's the reason Will died because.
Oh my god, I was just trying to kill the party, not Will's character. Jeez.
Yeah,
Chill.
I was like, bro, John's coping right
I
now.
wasn't targeting Will, I was targeting everyone.
It was a mini betrayal, you know.
It was a mini betrayal.
Okay, how does
I
Will
was there
feel?
for the session where you
Oh,
died.
you were?
No, John
Okay,
was John's just beaming. John wasn't like.
No, I know.
I
I know.
He was trying to
It's
betray the
entirely
party, but
justified.
John's version of betray the party would be like, he just like slows us enough so that the boss could go like into the other room, get the portal, and leave, and John bails with him. That's what John wanted to do in his
To
head.
ask if you wanted
Yeah,
what
but
happened
then the
was
boss
he
tried to
ended up
kill
fighting-
us.
Yeah,
I,
the
I
boss.
think John was totally reasonable in that the mega boss offered him what he wanted, and thus his character motivations aligned with what was promised. That part makes total sense.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you meta game, you obviously know that the boss is probably gonna win the fight because we're gonna kick the shit
My
out of
only
him.
regret in that fight was not realizing in or out of character that haste would have made me exhausted. In character, Vatha probably wouldn't have accepted haste because it's dishonorable. So my one regret is I didn't play that correctly, which left me lethargic for like a whole turn when I really shouldn't have in any way, shape, or form. That's all.
Yeah, I remember in character actually you got mad at me at the tavern for doing that.
The tavern.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, like
Yeah, the
that would have been
tavern fight.
more.
It's
that would've
alright.
been
We would never change a thing.
Yeah.
That session was legendary.
lovely.
True.
The way it
I
formed
do think
out,
it was a good session. Yeah.
it was so
John
good.
did not.
Wouldn't have
John
been
was
as
very
memorable
not
if there
happy
weren't
at the time.
memes. to go
What
along
was
with
that?
I
What was
was
that
not
fucking
happy,
copy
yeah.
pasta that
I
was
understand.
just
I think
posted?
John was mostly unhappy.
Uh,
with
you
it.
don't wanna
Mad that
know.
I didn't
Because you
have the
really
balls
like
to
that
break the
character.
social contract, and you did, Parker. At the end of the day.
Wait,
So,
what was that? I
respect
didn't.
it. The social contract. Of
Oh,
not killing
also,
players.
this means
Oh,
that John, now we have 6 of the 7 party members in the call. So start the fucking campaign now.
Mm.
Hey, Will, how many characters have you had in?
Oh, I have a whole list. I wrote them
The
out
fuck-
one day. Harry asked me for a list of them.
Yeah, do you have? Is this your 6th one you're gonna have, or is this?
Damn,
No,
bro.
let me
That's
open my
fucked up.
Seriously, it started with Ick, and then it went on to. Puppet
Oh, for
Man?
Harry's campaign,
Or
it'd be
Yeah, for
5.
Harry's campaign.
It'd be 5.
Okay, 5.
And there was Luther, and then there was Sheer.
Who's
So this will be
Luther?
the 5th character Will makes in the
This
campaign.
is 5th.
Let's see. Let's go to my D&D characters list. Let's see. How do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Alrighty, first league game in 5 days, 6 days.
It's been a little bit.
Go.
Let's send it.
Don't worry, team. We win
I
these.
just nearly fat fingered my
Yeah.
flash.
It's okay.
It
I'm
feels
just gonna.
awkward as fuck.
I'm just constantly gonna. Keep
I made
shield
37
on that.
D&D characters. Of
Don't
those
worry, I'm gonna fat
37,
finger my
Oh
flash.
God.
of those 37,
You know, F is forward usually.
17
What
of
the
them
hell?
have
Wait.
died.
F is forward.
Oh,
Heal?
Wow. That's a
Oh,
lot
sorry.
of
D
death.
must be
Who
forward.
healed already? What is happening?
I have a 45% death rate throughout
I,